What's good, guys? Fantasy Joe back here with my Week 11 waiver wire video. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Post a ton of fantasy content, rankings every single week, buy, sell, and but yeah, all you have to do is comment down below and I respond to every single fantasy question, so that gives you an edge on everyone else to get that fantasy expert in your ear. Okay, my number one ad this week, if he is available, is going to be Alec Pierce. Only roster in about 36% of leagues. If you look at these last several games, he's had very good production. He's looking pretty nice recently. And the way that the depth chart is currently playing out, I think that's going to continue. That offenses look spectacular. So he would be my number one overall ad this week. Now, another guy I would throw out there at the wide receiver position is Jaxson. I do think he's worth an ad. He only had 5 targets this last week, but turned those into 4 for 42 and a touchdown. He's had 40 straight yards in 5 straight games. So that's something to monitor with their depth chart. And the way I currently see things going, I expect him to continue to be a big part of the offense. Moving over to the running back position, my top ad would be Tyjae Spears. We've seen him look better than Tony Pollard when he's been out there. He's outsnapped him in 2 of the games. Could potentially out-touch him here once we get back from their bye. And, yeah, I think he's going to have a lot more work rest of season. Another name I would throw out there, Sean Tucker. If you're RB needy, you could start him this week. Had 9 carries for 53 yards, but he's got a decent chance at a touchdown. Caught the 1 pass, but he's a good player. They need him in the run game, and right now it doesn't look like Bucky Irving is coming back all that soon. It could be another week, could be another 2. But, yeah, we're just monitoring that situation right now. One other name I'll throw out there, if Blake Corum's out there in your leagues, running back for the Los Angeles Rams, guy to throw on the end of your bench if you've got a roster spot you're not doing anything with. Now, at quarterback, I know we're going all over, but basically my top ad of the week would be Alec Pierce. Next, I'll be looking at Troy Franklin if he's available. Then we're looking at Tyjae Spears, Sean Tucker, Jaxson. Those are kind of my top ads in order. But let's take a look at my top quarterback ad, Marcus Mariota. His last 6 games where he's played more than 50% of the snaps, he's averaged 18.7 fantasy points. Plays Miami this week. That's a big part of it. I don't think he's a bad play because of the matchup against Miami. It's risky. I'm not going to lie to you guys. That's how it goes when you're, have some of these quarterback options out there, especially once we get into these weeks. Christian Watson's another name to keep an eye on. Matthew Golden probably is going to be back, but they are using him deep down the field. Had a big play last night that was called back as well. But pretty involved so far, and he's getting those valuable targets in an offense that does like to push the ball downfield. So I would keep an eye on him, not a must-add or anything like that, but if you're in a 14-teamer, he's a definite add. And then Cade Otton this last week would be my top ad at the tight end position. 12 targets, 9 3 weeks ago, 82 yards, 9 receptions. Really good week for him. With the wide receiver depth chart, the receiving depth chart, it's Buka, Cade Otton, Jaxson are their top 3 guys right now. So expect them all to be involved moving forward. Godwin, even when he comes back, I don't know that he has some massive workload or anything like that. He's struggled to get back on the field with all the injuries that he's been dealing with. And so I don't expect him to start producing at an elite level at an older age coming off of an injury right away. All those things give me pause, and that's why I'm adding a lot of these Bucs pass catchers, even Sean Tucker if I need a running back. So just to go over one more time, my top ads, I got Alec Pierce, Troy Franklin, Jaxson, Tyjae Spears, Sean Tucker, Cade Otton. And if you need a running back, you need a wide receiver, you need a tight end, you can move that list around. But Alec Pierce would be my 101 unless I really need a running back, really need a tight end. But, yeah, basically you can go off of needs. None of these guys except for Pierce are some massive mover to me. So grab some of those guys. Grab a Tyjae Spears if you need a running back. Grab a Cade Otton if you need a tight end. But you've got some solid options this week to help fortify those rosters for those playoff pushes we've got coming up. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, just drop them in the comment section down below, and I'll respond as always. This has been Fantasy Joe. Thank you guys so much for watching.